going to do my first evening in the life of me as a teacher. So here we are at about 6 o'clock in the evening, and I start teaching at 7:30. Tonight I only have 2 slots, but typically what I do is I take my shower in the late afternoon so that I can then be ready to teach by 7:30 and then get up in the morning and be ready to go as well. I used to shower in the mornings. I used to get up about 6 or 6:30 in the morning before I started teaching online. But now with teaching online, I find that it's easier for me to shower after the afternoon is over, because in the afternoon, that's when I do my feedback. I might rest for a little bit, spend some time with my family. And so here we are. I am getting ready to go for my evening of teaching my 2 regulars. I don't know how much longer I will teach in the evenings on the weeknights. It's just the situation has presented itself that I've been home more frequently with COVID, and my students in China have also been home as well, so that we are able to meet every weeknight. I have a brother and sister who I do teach almost 5 or 6 nights a week. The brother I do teach more frequently than the sister. The sister is in 5th grade, so she has more demands on her time, with the younger brother being a 2nd grader. He's not quite so busy. I also have a few other regulars that I picked up over the last few months that I teach and I'm teaching those students through the VIP Kid platform. All right, so I'm gonna go and blow dry my hair, put some makeup on, and get ready for my classes. Check back soon. Blow drying my hair. I do more to get ready for my classes. Than I do to go to the store. The key is I have to be camera ready, right? I've never been a huge fan of makeup, but with my skin tone and my freckles, it's best for me to have makeup on to help me just look better for camera. And again, it's just my personal preference. I feel like when I look better, that I am just ready to go and going to present a better image to those students who might be new for me. And again, not everyone does this, and that's fine, but again, it's what works for me. So I'm going to dress for the part that I want, which is to present myself in the best manner possible. Plus, I'm getting older, so in order to really kind of put my best image out there, the makeup is important. Okay, so I always wear lipstick when I am teaching. Actually, it's Burt's Bees Lip Shimmer. I like the rhubarb because it's a good color, it pops. And I like Burt's Bees because it's 100% natural, and it also just helps your lips stay hydrated and moisturized. So I always have a shade of Burt's Bees by my teaching area. That way I can always reapply. Okay, so now I am ready for my evening classes tonight. After I get done teaching my 2 classes to my VIP Kid students, I plan on doing another video. See you soon. So before I teach, I always let my dogs out because don't want to have any accidents. So my dogs are now able to go out and go potty. We kind of need to mow the yard. So letting out the dogs is part of my routine before I teach, both in the morning and in the evenings. I also have a humidifier nearby. It's not right next to me, but it's close by. And I have this just because I do have asthma, and when we teach and talk a lot, it does of course cause our mouth and our throat to get dry. But I found that to keep my cough away, my asthmatic, just dry cough, this really helps. So I just got the 15-minute notice, meaning that my classes are going to start in 15 minutes. So when I get that notice, that's when I make sure that I head to my classroom, get my Mountain Dew. I know it's not good for you. You're supposed to drink water, but caffeine is the one thing. It's like my one vice. I don't really drink alcohol. I don't smoke, never have, but caffeine. So here I am in my classroom. My classroom is actually my kitchen, and I hope that it's not like this forever. I would like to have an addition where I can have a classroom to myself, but this is what I do. So I have a notebook, and I write down all the students that I have. This is old school. I want to make a transition to something like a cloud-based, but I am still a person that I find if I write things down, I just absorb it much better. And there's actually been research done where they took college students who wrote their notes, so handwritten notes, and they also had college students who typed their notes. And the students who had handwritten notes retained the information better than those who typed. Also, I highly recommend the Expo whiteboards. I've tried to find them on Amazon, and I don't know if they don't make them anymore, but I found these, like they were unused at my school, and I was told to just take them. And then also, I prefer the Expo markers. I've used other brands, but I really like black Expo markers on the whiteboard. Okay, so I just finished my 2 classes that I was teaching this evening. Some weeknights I teach 1 class, some nights I teach maybe 4 or 5, but it is a kind of an off time of the year with it having the pandemic effects are changing schedules, and so now I'm going to go ahead and go shoot some videos for my other YouTube channel. We know that we use the present simple tense when something is often or generally true. And keep practicing, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.